Anyway, as I was saying recently, part of the last video, as far as the NFL season, goes, it's definitely going to be something, especially with this past year's draft, like with Colt McCoy coming out of Texas, hopefully he'll do something, with Cleveland, not, at least get traded. I just want to see what he'll do. But especially as far as in the AFC, I believe that besides the Colts, the team to, as I've said before, to really look out for, are the Jets, Jets, the New York Jets. After all, they took, they went to the AFC Championship game, took the Colts to the limit. And of course, I'm a Peyton Manning fan anyway. I've always respected Peyton Manning. He's really like the best overall complete quarterback, that's out here right now, even better than Tom Brady. So. Because Peyton Manning, he stayed so consistent for so long, and even as somebody that's 34 years old right now, he still has an arm left in him, and but as far as like the up and coming team, the Jets, with a rookie quarterback, Mark Sanchez, a rookie quarterback, leading the Jets to for the Jets to go to the AFC Championship, and and take the Colts to the limit. As a matter of fact, with that game, that's very similar to that's a similar situation to what the Giants had gone through. About 3 years ago when they won the Super Bowl. The last game of that season, it was against the New England Patriots. That was the Patriots. Patriots very last win of the regular season, and the Giants took the Patriots to the limit. And even though the Giants lost, I believe that in the back of their mind they realized, hey, we took a team who is being considered arguably like the greatest single season team of all time. A team that's undefeated right now. A team that's on the verge of passing the 1972 Dolphins. If we could take them to the limit, and give them such a run for their money, this time, then all we have to do is just learn. All we have to do is just learn from from little mistakes that we made in this game. So the next time we play them, we got them beat, and that's what happened. So the next time the Giants played the Patriots, they beat them because of the fact that they learned from the previous mistakes that they made in the last game. So I believe I believe that's that same thing is holding true for the Jets. Because of the fact that not only because of the fact that they picked up LaDainian Tomlinson from San Diego, I believe he still has at least some type of productivity left in him. And but anyway, as far as San Diego, they were just really moving more so toward a pass. They've been moving more so toward a passing team in the first place. With more spotlight coming in on Phillip Rivers, and so but as far as the Jets, I believe that they're going to be a huge threat this upcoming season. With the addition of LaDainian Tomlinson, like I say, I believe it can still be productive. At least for another season or two or something like that. And so, not only that, but but also as far as the wide receiver position, they're really stacking up on that. Adding San Antonio Holmes, from the Pittsburgh Steelers, the 2009 Super Bowl champion Steelers. San Antonio Holmes, the guy who caught the game-winning touchdown, where he barely we barely kept his feet, within the end zone. And so, and not only that, not only that, but he was also the Super Bowl MVP in that game. And so, for Mark Sanchez, to have those weapons, to throw to him, San Antonio Holmes as well as Braylon Edwards. Braylon Edwards is no joke himself either. He's no he's no like random, no name, flash the fan type of guy either. Braylon Edwards, he can definitely make. Definitely make plays himself as receiver. And so, as far as like on the offensive side, they're really stepping up the game. And as far as on the defensive side, they've added Jason Taylor, and so I believe they've added like some other some other acquisitions. Like Pittsburgh, or something like that. But as far as like the nucleus, that they've had recently, with their coach Rex Ryan, along with Sanchez and some of these other guys, that they still have on the team. And I believe that with this nucleus, along with adding extra stars, this is really going to give the Jets that firepower, that they need in order to really make it to the next level, and and just blow past the competition in the as far as the AFC East concerned. And I'm hearing that as far as Minnesota, Brett Favre supposedly coming back. What I'm saying? So that's a team that I'm definitely on the lookout for. As far as the Minnesota Vikings. What I'm saying? So next time we play the Vikings, we really have to study the film, from last year's divisional playoffs in Minnesota. What I'm saying? As far as the passing game, work, do much better in our secondary, and not only that, as far as our offense, as far as the Cowboys fan, as far as our offense is concerned, we cannot, do the same foolishness that we did, by running. By running the same, by executing the exact same running play 3 straight times in the same direction. Whenever you do something, whenever you do something over and over, expecting the exact same results and don't get them, just like running into a wall, that's insanity. And so, as far as that's concerned, we really have to step up, and study our footage, our playbook. But as far as Dallas, I'm really impressed with things that we're doing so far. Even though we're not, not in the media's, spotlight and all this different type of stuff, because I believe this is a time where we really have to be on the ground and be much more serious, about what we do on the field, as opposed to just all the headlines that we've been making, all the headlines, all this other foolishness that we've been doing off the field. And so I believe that as far as I'm concerned, we're being very strategic, and very smart by keeping this core of players that we have, Romo, Barber, Witten, Miles Austin, Marcus Ware, Terrence Newman, just keeping that core of players, so they could develop, so they can continue to develop that chemistry, even more. Because the more you keep like the core group of guys around, there's going to be even greater chemistry. So and at the same time, we're subtracting the dead weight. With team obliterator, Con Man Jones, Flozell Adams, which I'm glad we got rid of him. So as far as that's concerned, I believe we got this thing in the bag.